welcome to my annual Getting My Life Together reset video. This year we are getting ready and preparing for 2026. I absolutely love getting my life together right before the year starts and putting all of my Christmas decorations away before January 1st. That way I feel like I'm that much more productive, and this year is no different because I am also showing you guys my vision board, deep cleaning my house, restocking my fridge with groceries, because if you tuned in for Vlogmas, you know that I have already started implementing certain habits into my daily routine. Going into 2026 is a little bit easier, and this is your reminder to also start the year fresh. Clean out your bedroom, declutter those drawers that you haven't decluttered the entire year, get rid of the stuff that is doing you no good, any socks that have holes, the clothes that you haven't worn the entire year, and of course set your intention, do your vision board, because I swear they work. Play this video in the background to motivate you, or just watch it to motivate you to get out of your bed. Let's do this together. I love you guys so much, and I also want to make a special thank you here for everybody that has stuck around for yet another year. I love you guys so freaking much. And with that, welcome to the last video of 2025. Let's get our shit together. All right, step one of our 2026 reset, of course, has to be starting our home with a clean home. If you guys have been watching my videos for a while now, I decorated my home for Halloween time in August. So my house hasn't been like decorations free, I guess you could say, for a couple of months now, and I'm not gonna lie, I love all of my fall decor and my Christmas decor, but I am so ready to finally like have a clean slate and go back to my normal decor for a little while. I don't have any makeup on, my hair, I just put it up in a claw clip, and I'm using this outfit for one last time. You guys know this is an iconic outfit that I used all of Vlogmas if you guys tuned in, and we are gonna have a cozy reset today because it is raining outside. It's so freaking cozy. It's cold, it's rainy, gloomy, and we are going to go ahead and remove all of our Christmas decor, starting with the Christmas tree and just picking off everything from the house. I highly recommend you to start 2026 with a clean home. Personal preference, I think starting off with a clean, decluttered home equals not having your Christmas decorations up anymore, but do as you wish. First up, Christmas tree. I bought a storage organizer for ornaments last year that I'm so glad that I purchased. That way I can organize all of my ornaments really nicely. I am fueling up with this Alani the Winter Wonderland flavor. It's gonna be my last one for the season. I really want to be in the mood finish off strong this year. Remember, all of these things are things that we're doing that are intentional to really start off the year as fresh as possible. But I will say that how you put away your stuff also matters, because next time when the year rolls around, if your stuff is kind of all thrown around, mess around, it just kind of gets like annoying to put it up. And I will say this year made putting up my Christmas tree so much easier, and I was like so happy that I had purchased this last year. All right, ornaments are off. Do you guys remember when I put the Christmas tree up though? And I told you guys it took me less than a minute to put it up. Let's see how long it takes to take it down. I'm guessing it's gonna be honestly equally as easy, but let's time it. 12:28. 13:54. Like a minute and a half. That was so quick. I swear the living room took me like 3 hours to fully finish, but we are done. It's looking so empty. I am gonna put new curtains tomorrow with some new curtain hooks that I just ordered, but now it is time to move on to the kitchen and remove everything from the kitchen. I think the kitchen is gonna be a little bit faster than the living room, hopefully, because that living room took way longer than I expected. But I did go ahead and actually wash 2 of my couch cushions that looked a little bit dirty. That was the one couch cushion that the girls would always jump onto when the couch was flipped the other way, so I'm glad it's flipped now. But I cleaned it. It looks so white compared to how dark it was looking before. Step 2, let's get rid of all of this Christmas decor in the kitchen. Ah! Y el putazo. I literally purchased curtain hooks because I couldn't find them. I swore I had some and 5 minutes ago I found them. So we're putting up curtains up here because as you can tell, look how that looks just like a little janky to me. On this wall is like what I would call like a perfect curtain. They look a little bit pleated, full, and when you close them, they look a lot better. Those on the other hand, they don't look like that, and I want them to look pretty similar to this. So we're adding 2 more panels so that they look better. Alrighty, that's how it looks. These are gonna have to like unwrinkle on its own within the next couple of days because I am not going to be steaming them right now, but that's how they would look ideally in a couple of days, and then we can close them up. Up the kitchen. I'm just wiping down the counters right now. Pretty much the living room and the kitchen area is spotless clean. I decluttered some things and it's looking a lot better than it was before. One last thing, if you know me, you know I love moving my room around, and we moved it around in like weird layout last time, and we've been having it for all the Christmas time, but I want to try out something new. So we're gonna move the room around again and see if I like that better than what we have right now, and of course do a whole switch on our comforter because the red has got to go. So let's finish up here in the kitchen and move on to my bedroom. This has been my favorite place this Christmas time because of my red comforter. You guys saw when I decorated for Christmas when I put this linen duvet cover, actually, which is what I've been using a lot, about a year now, which is really handy. Instead of like buying a whole new comforter, I just have one and then I buy a duvet cover that I put on top. This is like the burgundy color that I've been having on here from Quince. It's like a linen one. It's my first one, and I'm actually switching it over to a different one for the beginning of 2026. I got one that was a lot lighter, kind of like an off-white color, but it's also linen. So let's open her up and switch it up. But I think before we switch it up, probably move the room around. So let's move the room around, have a little bit of a different layout, and then we can put on like all the new bedding. I'm also adding like a whole new throw. I really want to level up the bedding for 2026. Let's change it. Something that I was looking forward to the entire day was switching out our bedding, and we're gonna do that today with the help of Quince. For the past month, I've been having this burgundy set. Seriously love this linen set and everything that Quince has to offer, because earlier in the video, I don't know if you guys caught it, but I'll remind you guys a little bit here. In my living room, I completely transformed it with a new lamp on the little side table that I have. Such a big piece. But one thing about Quince is that they offer high quality essentials across clothing, home goods, and accessories, all at affordable prices. And everything at Quince is actually priced 50% less than what you'd find with similar brands, because they actually work directly with top tier manufacturers and they cut out the middleman. So this is the new comforter that I picked for my 2026 reset. It's this duvet cover that is also a linen fabric, but look at this color. So it's gonna be perfect to just lighten up the room a little bit more. I'm literally so in shock. Look at my bed. Exactly what I was looking for to start 2026, and Quince honestly nails it all the time. Not only with my new lamp in my living room, but now my bedding. So check Quince out, especially if you're trying to level up your bedding like I did. You can scan this QR code or you can click the link in my description box below. And thank you to Quince for partnering with me on yet another video. Day 2 of resetting and getting my life together for 2026. It feels so nice to wake up to a nice clean home. Oh, also we brought in this rolling TV that is just temporary. Whenever I want to watch TV, I can bring it in. I was watching TV, catching up on my novela, and I was scrolling on Amazon. So I did go ahead and purchase a couple of different things to like start off the year with like more elevated pieces. First thing is pillow covers for the bed, because these 2 pillows right here were things that I already had and I don't really think they match necessarily like 100% with the bedding. So I went ahead and bought 2 new pillow covers. They're kind of like a boucle material, and then I also got a cream colored one for our couch, and then of course I also went ahead and bought a new glass soap dispenser because I didn't have one in the bathroom before Christmas time. I bought one for Christmas which was green, and I'm gonna swap it out, and I didn't have one that was like neutral tone for everyday use. I think these amber color ones are really going to like elevate the bathroom, as well as shower curtains, which if you guys saw when I decorated for Christmas, I used a normal curtain for my shower curtain. I put the pole up like super high. It really did elevate the bathroom, so I went ahead and ordered some that were more neutral. They have like a flannel striped pattern, so we're gonna be installing these later on when they get delivered. It said it was gonna get here from 2 to 6 p.m. Well, it still says that. Oh, they're out for delivery. So whenever all of these things get delivered, we will set them up around the house. But meanwhile, I figured that we would go grocery shopping. That way we can have a stocked up fridge with clean ingredients that we can eat for the rest of the week. Whole foods, vegetables, fruits, meats, proteins, and all that stuff. I'm gonna take a quick grocery store run. Let's go out for a little bit today. Just kidding. My Amazon box got here while I was editing a TikTok, so I want to put everything up before I leave. Also, I forgot to mention earlier, but I do want to go to Costco as well to get storage bins because we ended up using the storage bins that we had the Christmas stuff in for some of the party decor, hosting essentials that I've kind of been adding up since I decorated for Christmas. I don't have any storage bins. I pretty much put all of my Christmas stuff on that side of the house, so it looks really cluttered. Let me give you guys a little haul though of everything that I got for the house. Truly, I am obsessed with how the house looks right now that it doesn't have anything. Got a new shower liner because the other one that I got was too short for how tall I made the curtain rod go up because of the new curtains, and these are the ones that I was telling you guys about. These are from Madison Park on Amazon, and they're this material. I do have to buy two to make them look good. We got the glass soap dispenser. Not the color that I was expecting. Other pillow covers. These are really nice. These are pillow inserts for either my couch or my bed. I really wanted to invest in pillows. That way I can just be buying covers because I feel like normally I would always go to like Home Goods and get pillows or whatever they had there. These are down and feather bedding. So I hope that these ones are a better quality and they're choppable. Please be what I'm looking for. Choppable. Oh, definitely. Oh my god, 100% choppable. This was a pretty good investment. So let's add the covers now. I really like the color of this one, but I feel like it's super similar to my couch color. The image on Amazon said to always get an inch bigger pillow cover than the insert, and I listened to it because I thought it was true. What is this? I always get 1 inch smaller, that way it's like tighter. What do you guys think? It just looks very like floppy to me. I don't know. I guess it just depends on the material then, because this one fits really nicely and this one just fits really loose. So here are our new pillows, 2 of the lighter ones, 2 of the darker ones. I'm gonna go ahead and put them on my bed and also the living room. And the last thing, we're gonna put the new soap dispenser in the bathroom as well. These ones will go to the living room. Oh, you know what would look nice? 3 pillows. I'm gonna go ahead and buy another set and then buy another pillow. So we have 3 here. I have a like tree outside that gives these branches year round. It literally did not die the entire year that we have been at this house. So I thought about it right now. Like last night, Ricardo cut some branches from a bush that we have in the front yard, and then he gave me the idea. I was like, I literally have 2 other trees that have different kind of like greenery, and I've never cut them, and they literally need to be trimmed here and there to make them round and stuff and not let them grow out of control. Especially this plant right here grows so fast. Why have I never used it indoors? I'm gonna put it right here, and it's like the perfect green color. Last night I was gonna order like greenery, but I was like, why am I paying $30 when I can just do this here and there, right? Let's open up the glass soap dispenser. It actually came with 2, so I'm gonna use 1 in the kitchen and then 1 here. I'm gonna fill it up with soap after, but yeah, this is so cute. And then we'll put this one in the kitchen. All right, and there we are. I'm gonna buy like a tissue box holder for right here. That way I can clean my face with like tissues every single day. This is a new curtain. That is it. I am very pleased with like these little small touches that I added throughout the house to make it look just a tad bit better. Now it is officially time. Let's go grocery shopping and get the bins that I need for putting away decor. This is what we came for. Just get 4, honestly. There you go. We're also getting a new light for the other bathroom because we have an electrician in the house now. Wannabe electrician. I picked up Nalai. She's gonna come do vision boards with us tonight, but we are putting away all of our groceries. I put away all of the protein already, but we're gonna restock a little bit of our produce. This is how the fridge looks right now. We already had a lot of eggs, so we didn't restock that. I'm just gonna do a little bit of a cleanup because it's looking messy, and I refuse to say goodbye to this till I start a new one. So this one is still staying in my fridge until further notice. Let's do a little bit of a clean out. And there we go. So much more clean. We love protein in the freezer, some vegetables and fruits in the fridge, and I just finished cleaning the kitchen. It's so nice and clean. And then Ricardo also put away all of the stuff that was in the kitchen. Remember how the corner was like full of Christmas stuff? It's gone. So it is feeling kind of echo in here, I'm not gonna lie. It is 8:02. We're gonna finally start the vision board time. I just realized since Ricardo's not gonna be using his iMac anymore because he has his PC, there is absolutely no need for me to buy a monitor anymore. If you saw my video like a week ago, I returned the monitor that I had bought to use as like my second display. Now I have the Mac to myself, and I think it's actually perfect. I love the iMac. It's just like not my first choice. Now that I have both choices, my laptop and the iMac, this is perfect. And then I also just put everything together. So I think my desk is like officially complete. I moved the cloud that was behind me to right on top of me. On camera it doesn't look that good, but in person it looks a lot better. Both of my screens here, my TV keyboard. we're gonna do our vision boards on Canva. That's normally where I really like to do them because that way I can resize it as my phone wallpaper. This is pretty much the one from last year, so I have it as my phone wallpaper. I can also resize it to use it as my computer wallpaper, which this time around, I think I'm just gonna actually change my wallpaper to something else. I'm actually downloading this app called Dynamic Wallpaper Library, and really easy to change your wallpaper on your computer. This is the wallpaper Ricardo had on his computer, which is pretty whack. Nalai is also on her school desk over there. She's doing hers. She brought her laptop. And then Ricardo's over here also. You're getting pictures for them. Yes. First things first, before we actually start doing our new vision board for 2026, I just really briefly want to go over 2025 and the vision board that we did for ourselves and everything we accomplished, everything we didn't accomplish, and everything we want to also put for 2026. I think the main things that I see on here are, so I for sure see one, Mount Fuji, which we ended up going to Tokyo this year. And I didn't think we were. We did end up going to Switzerland, which I don't think I have a picture on here, but I do have like the mountains and stuff. And you guys know that this is something that I really wanted to do this year. So we did a Europe trip and then a Tokyo trip. That's two major trips that I don't think 2026 I want to do as much traveling. I really enjoyed it, but I think I want to like do a little bit less traveling this year, unless Nalai invites us to Hawaii for her birthday and then we'll do some traveling.
I do want to go Hawaii. I'm gonna add that to my vision board.
Okay, I have the violin and sewing on here, which is something that I did do a little bit at the beginning of the year. I stopped playing the violin because my violin is really bad. I needed to buy a new one and it was like really hard to tune it. So that is something that I might want to do in 2026. We will see. I was talking to Ricardo about this and I think that I would only really play the violin if I had an actual instructor because I really want to like have somebody teach me. I don't really like teaching myself, especially if I have to teach myself how to tune a violin because I'm bad at that. Next, I have Peloton on here, which I had another year with Peloton and I'm so grateful for that. I don't know about 2026. I would love to continue working with Peloton in 2026. As of now, it is not official. I will add it to my 26 vision board, but I'm honestly just so grateful that I was able to work for an entire year with Peloton. And that also kind of stems into the gym as well. We were able to do the gym and a little bit more of working out, as you guys saw during Vlogmas. I like the pictures that Ricardo's looking at right now, actually.
I'm looking at those two right now.
Look at that, baby. That's so aesthetic. UPC. Look at you. Graphics on yours look so nice. No lie, look where Ricardo's adding.
I put one that I want to recreate. Look, let me show you guys.
Perfect.
Did you put a six-pack on your vision board?
Go, gotta go, baby. Gotta go.
I put this on my vision board.
Yes.
Because I want to recreate it.
I think that was pretty much everything that I added to my vision board. Just like traveling in general, some trips, and some hobbies. I'm gonna look at Pinterest right now and see what I want to add for 2026. I think I want to make it a little bit different than last year. Maybe add a little bit more of stickers and stuff like that, but love Canva. And it does cost me anywhere from $10 to $15 a month. But as a content creator, it is 100% worth it for me. Not only for thumbnails, but like for things like this, like vision board, invitations. Whenever I do any postings, I do my invitations on Canva. It's so easy to just like recreate any template they already have on there. I would recommend it. Canva, please sponsor me. I love you. This is my 2025 vision board and it's so nice. I love. We will be upgrading to 2026 because all we're trying to do is be 1% better next year. But imagine if you are 1% better each day, that's 365% better. All right, and we are done with our 2026 vision board. I'm gonna officially change my 2025 one. I really like this one so much, and I got used to opening my phone to it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm like just so hard with changing things that I'm comfortable with. So this is gonna be bad for me. I actually absolutely love it. Here is our new wallpaper for 2026. I made it 2026 really big, but yeah, that is it. Ricardo's actually making dinner right now, so we're gonna have steak night. So let's go do that. This was a productive night in the life. Let's see yours.
Love. Pretty much, I have a dog on here because I really want a dog, but the dog will only come if I have already traveled and moved out. So dog might be 2027, but
or end of 2026.
Or end of 2026 going into 2027. I also put on here, do it for the plot, because I feel like most of the time I do it just because other people want me to do it, or sometimes I don't do it because I'm too scared to do it. So why don't I just do it for the plot?
So be adventurous.
Yeah. Like, I am capable, competence, courage, and clarity, growth over perfection. I nourish my body, mind, and soul. Money flows to me effortlessly. Please.
Please. I second that. Nelly, this is technically your first adult year. So this is a big one for you. Wait, have you ever done a vision board before? Nope. I'm excited. Pop your cherry. That is our vision boards. I love this. Steak dinner, baby. We're eating good. Nelly, look at that. Juicy steak with potatoes and being I fat kids.